He might have known what oscillate.
Did you know what that meant, Justin?
Did you know what oscillate?
I don't even know if I said it right, so.
Is that how it said? Oscillate?
I did? Okay. Woo!
Did you
I always say things wrong.
Did you know what it meant?
What?
Osculating.
Osculating?
Mm-hmm.
What, like
boom. It's like when the fan. There you go. Just not know. I don't give you enough credit.
She did
King
say
Al,
that.
I don't give you enough credit.
I didn't hear her.
She did.
I didn't hear her.
Mm-hmm.
I just heard her guy. She was saying, does he even understand? And I was like, what are they talking about? What did they say? They didn't say anything crazy.
You weren't listening either. That's what that
At
means.
all.
That means you're checked out.
Get it
and
together.
You're not paying attention.
Get it together.
And we're recording.
We got a whole show.
Oh!
Come on, King Al. King Al ain't on his game, people.
Let's go.
Give the intro, man. Give the intro.
I've been recording for 55 seconds.
An hour.
Oh, man.
Oh, I haven't said much.
And welcome to the Panda Gasm Show. Make some noise.
We already did.
I know, I just wanted to say that.
You were supposed to say that
before. But you started the noise
before you even finished because I was hyped. Woo! I got energy today.
I knew what you had. I know. She been rescheduling all of our appointments because other people are more important. But I get it. I know how to share now.
First of all, she ain't throwing a dig until she got on the air, so I ain't paying her no attention.
I didn't throw the what?
Oh,
she ain't throwing no dig until we got on the air. We're talking about because other people are more important. Girl, you was encouraging the D appointment. Stop acting like you don't know.
I was, but that's not why you was canceling unless you was telling me a story to cancel.
School and tiredness really was my life.
I get it. No, really.
It was fake.
Oh. I'm like, is she really about to take a call during the show?
I was doing that like,
you guys,
introduce her so
let
we
me
can rag
introduce
on
the people real quick because
so we can rag on her.
Started?
Wait, did you even introduce me?
Oh, right, we need to introduce all that. Go ahead.
I haven't even introduced myself.
All right, let's get the show right. Let's get the show proper. Come on.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the Panda Gasm Show. I am your host, Panda, and this is my lovely hyper-ass Big Cap.
Big Cap had low energy last time, so Big Cap is here to stay. You know what it is? I didn't smoke before I got here. I waited till I got here. How you like me now? How you like me now?
That rotation of your waist looks mad sexy with that blue. Keep playing with me.
Wait until you drop down to where you want to be.
Girl.
Bitch. All right, who else we got here?
All right, Miss Siani, welcome.
Wagwan.
Really?
That's it?
Hello, guys.
I like that. All dramatic and extra.
You asked for it.
No, so hi guys, how y'all doing?
We got JackPot.
What up, though?
And we got King Al.
King Al finally made an appearance.
Now in the building.
Shady palm tree.
What?
Dearly beloved, we're going to do some up and down today. We're going to be serious. We're going to be funny. We're going to be serious. We're going to be funny. Or we could be funny, serious, funny, whatever, however.
Funny,
can I start?
Yo, wait. Before anybody start, I got breaking news. Y'all got to hear this. Jermaine Dupri just called out Diddy on a fucking verses. But listen to this shit, right? It says, somebody let @Diddy know I'm at the garden right now and he gonna need some training for me. Diddy responds, beloved, you, my nigga, your arms is too short to box with God.
Boom.
You ain't got enough hits. I'll smash you with Biggie and Mary J. But I have the utmost respect for your musical legend. Dre, the only one who could get in this ring with me. JD replies, well, that may be true, but let's make a rule. You can only... No. Is that JD? Somebody else said, all right, well, that may be true, but let's make a rule that you can't use any artist you owe money still.
That's fucked up. They coming at Diddy.
See who wins.
They coming at Diddy. No. I'm sorry, but I don't feel like that would be a fair battle. I do think Diddy... Listen, look at who Diddy has. Okay?
But look who Diddy owe money.
We're not talking about the
If
money
we
part.
go-
That's
if we
fake.
go
We're not
to
talking.
those
Listen,
rules, like-
that's an added thing that someone added. If we go by the regular versus rules,
Yeah,
Diddy got the
that.
Locks. He got Little Kim. He got Mary J. He got so many hitters.
Yeah, I ain't gonna put that past
Like-
him. JD only, you know what I mean?
I mean, come on,
Bow
JD with the
Wow,
little
Brad,
arms.
you know what I mean?
Anyway,
You got,
Anyway.
but he ain't fucking with Jay. I get
anyway,
Big
and I
T.
heard that Ja Rule ran all
I ain't even see
over
that.
Joe.
Yeah. Mm.
Like Joe ran
I-
out of music and
I
Rule
didn't
was
see
still
that.
going. I ain't
Yeah.
watched it yet, people, so don't quote me.
Wait, Joe ran out of music.
Joe ran out of
Joe got
music,
music,
and
man.
Rule had more music. He was like, "Nah, we're not stopping. I got more hits."
Nah, I don't know. Joe got
Mhm.
Joe.
And
Joe
Joe-
got like
And little Mo got in her feelings because Joe said something about a crack house.
He said he called her and Vita dusty bitches and crack something. Apparently, this is what I was reading on Hip Hop Hollywood today on Instagram.
And little Mo got in her feelings
Yep,
and said he owed her an apology. And then someone jumped in
Remy
who,
Ma.
wasn't even a part of it and put her 2 cents in. Little Mo told her, "Who are you to be minding my business and telling me my feelings?"
She don't want no problems with Remy.
And so, no, she don't, because Remy would shut that all the way
Calm
down.
that down.
However, she was correct. Mind your business.
Probably.
I was just talking to Joe.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying Terror Squad for you to jump in. I said Joe owes me an apology.
That's a
But
brother.
the
though.
thing
That's a brother though. If you come at Joe,
The
you
thing
coming
is,
at
I
her.
didn't even read that though.
Oh yeah, I found it. I'd be searching Shade Room and everything, reading extra comments and shit. So yeah, I gotta watch it, but I heard that Rule was the winner of that one.
I'm sorry. I've also heard that too, but
So-
my bad. Yeah, back to the regularly scheduled program.
Yes, let's get to the topics on hand. Sorry, I just wanted to get that
Yeah.
out there.
Sorry to interrupt,
Oh,
but
something else that I want to bring up. I have a discussion.
Go
Why
ahead.
don't nobody want to work? I put out a post like, "Yo, my job's hiring," and only
Right.
one person
Hiring for what?
actually followed through
Okay.
and tried to see what was up.
Yeah.
And so I truly feel
You don't need a job, so don't ask her hiring for what.
She can leave you and come to
No.
me. Listen, I'll talk. We can talk on the side. But listen, she can work for you part time, baby.
Mm-mm.
Listen, we don't share
The
love.
position I have for her.
Listen. We gonna listen, okay? So, and it surprised me. So I was talking to some of the nurses at the job, and they was like, "Yo, it's like no one wants to come in for these jobs. Like we are begging people to come in. So what are people doing? Sitting at home working on them government checks?
So
that should
they
stop.
work. It just ended though.
That
So
should stop.
So now here's my question, and it's like, so when is the boom is gonna come? When is it happening? Because y'all are still steady being
Soon.
lazy when there's jobs out there. These are people out here begging people to work.
they're giving
Right.
sign-on bonuses.
That's what I'm saying.
Big
saying that
bonuses.
we'll pay you if you stay on for 6 months. Amazon or somebody was like, we'll pay you something. We'll pay you college shit if you stay on for 6 months and more and shit like that. Like,
There's
why
jobs.
are y'all playing?
I saw a commercial about the military. They was offering like mad money for people. Who
COVID
wanted
made
to
people
enroll.
lazy. They
Yo,
If they have to get up and leave the house to go to work, they don't want to do
yo,
it. Everybody wants to work from home.
And I know we talked about that before, how people are like, how dare you try to make me come in the office? Like, I get that. But hello, at some point, you do got to get it together. Have you been leaving your house to go to the grocery store and do more other shit?
And
Well,
clubs,
then bring
and
your
travel,
ass.
and
Thank
everything
you.
else.
So bring your ass in the office 1-2 days a week.
I'm not even gonna front. So when COVID first started, I was
Mhm.
the only person in the building, in the whole building. I went faithfully for 2 months. And then the president was like, Siani, why are you still there? Today's your last day.
Wow. Interesting.
And that's basically what it was. And I was there by myself. Like
You was
we're
looking out for
closed
the
right now.
people.
Yeah, like basically like I didn't want to be in the crib. So if I had to be out, if I had to be at my job, and that's just what it was.
right.
And then when Boston slowly started opening, they asked me if I wanted to go back to the office. Yes, thank you. I was the only one in the office for mad long. And I didn't mind that. I loved it because I didn't have to bother. I was the only person on my floor, and there was maybe like 2 people on the floor above for me. And I would always check in with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just, I'm here. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I didn't mind that. It wasn't up until like they were like, "Oh, everybody's coming full time." I was like, what? What you mean?"
I like the quiet.
Well, then fuck it then. Let's start off with arguing the comments. Argue amongst yourselves, because that's one of the topics for unpopular opinions.
Well, I got 2 things.
Well, Siani, you gonna start your argument, because bitch is like, I'm not going. You're not making me do this.
I mean, I went though.
She went. So
you know that. I was
that's the
complaining
argument
about
that
it, though.
people don't want to go back to work. That's the unpopular opinion. Y'all need to get up and go back to
but
work.
my thing was like they even said it. They said it to
Unpopular
us. It was like you cannot go back to your programs or to work unless you get fully vaccinated. For me, like I'm sorry, I got vaccinated. One, because I need my money. I need to get paid. I need to have a job. Because if I quit, I'm not getting unemployment. That's just not how it works. I have to get fired.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not working that way. So I'm gonna keep my coins. Period. Yep. So I did what I had to do, and I kept my job.
So
you know what I'm saying? But like, had that not been the stipulation, I would have never got vaccinated.
So that was the stipulation for your job. You had to get vaccinated.
That is the email that the freaking CEO of the organization I worked for sent to all the staff. If you are not fully vaccinated,
like 2 weeks ago.
So I don't want to talk about COVID. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about it no more.
I don't want to mess up the vibe.
So
I'm really over COVID.
No, yeah, my two things to start an argument: pineapple does go on pizza.
Yes, it does.
It's cool sometimes.
Yes, it does.
Pineapple can definitely go on pizza.
So should not be hot.
It's straight.
It's so bomb.
Listen, the hot and
I
cold
don't eat
mixture.
pie either, so maybe that's fine.
You don't eat pie? So do you eat cake?
I do eat cake.
Well, pie is better than cake.
No matter the pineapple
pie is better than ice cream.
Mind you, she said the fruit is not meant supposed to be hot. So yeah, she's not gonna eat. She's not gonna eat a hot cake with fruit on it.
Yeah,
who's
she's not eating pie either.
That have fruit on it.
I eat apple pie.
You're eating it fresh.
Listen, like I said,
it's a thought.
Like I said,
anytime I get a birthday cake, it's always Grand Marnier.
Like I said,
strawberry.
Pineapple goes on pizza. I don't care what nobody says.
It's bomb.
And I'm gonna say this, and I don't care who gets mad in this room.
Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go. You just whipped me.
She is flinging that hair, girl.
Soca is overrated.
No shit.
Wait, what?
She wants war. We ain't even gonna touch that tonight.
Shit.
We're not gonna touch that.
Soca is overrated. Soca's overrated.
My knees are trembling. I'm just gonna hush and keep it moving.
Leave it.
No, because JackPot is about to co-sign with her.
I kind of agree with you.
I mean, it's good music. It's good music, but it's overrated.
Yo, as a,
it's just all.
I might as well go to the corners. It's overrated.
Nah, that shit cool. It's just I don't understand the hype with
the fixation.
Even as a Trini, I just don't. I've even read books. I tried to study my history. I've even went to the root of how Bacchanal and Carnival and all this shit stuff. I just don't understand what's the fucking hype.
So what's the history behind it?
I don't even remember. It was a while ago I read it, but it.
Now, I will admit that Panda has gotten me to listen to it more, and I can vibe with it. However, it's overrated. Like I said what I said. I ain't changing my mind.
That's fine.
To me, music is music.
Period.
So to answer your question, the reason Carnival started, it was to be thankful for the harvesting of their crops, depending on where they were. It was either the harvesting of their crops, to be thankful for that, or to getting out of slavery and all that stuff with the colonizers to celebrate in the street type of a thing. And then, as time went on, it went from being fully clothed from head to toe to being wearing dental floss. Right. But it did start off, and it still is still like a good meaning behind it. So the soca music started off telling a story. And it still tells a story if you're listening to it. Mm-hmm. So depending on what type of a story they're telling, the beat is going to be different. Job is going to tell you to pick something up and throw around the fucking room and let's do this. We about to fucking vibe. Now, if you got groovy soca, they're telling you to come hold me in this corner, kiss me, love me, touch me, hold me. So depending on what type of a mood you in, soca could fix every type of it. Then they got the raga soca, which is a bunch of shoot 'em up, bang, bang, kill 'em in the head type shit. So if you want some trap, listen to that. I mean,
because doesn't all music tell a story? So it's like,
it does. This is true.
Pretty much like.
So again, it depends on you. What your melody?
Right.
What's the melody?
But it's the same thing with Hispanic music.
Right.
We have different genres, right? But we all speak Spanish. But there's different genres that come from different countries, and it all means something different from somebody. So in Honduras, bachata, merengue, and salsa.
Right. Hold on, pause. Independence Day is today.
Oh yeah!
Shout out to the Hondurans. All right. Sorry.
So, like, aside from that, like, in Honduras,
blue and white, baby.
right? Aside from that, like, in Honduras, like, we have salsa bachata, merengue, we have everything, right?
Punta.
But we have everything. But like those three right there, those are considered like the love genres. Because then when you go to reggaeton, people are gonna hate me for saying this. But you ain't talking, you ain't saying shit.
Oh, is that
you
are not really,
there's no story about reggaeton. Like, what are you singing about? And if you are singing about something, you're really not singing about something. Only you understand what you're talking about. You and your fans. Because I be listening to reggaeton and I'd be like, what in the Lord's Jesus name am I listening to?
That's how I feel about Soca.
And don't hurt me.
It ain't that
you saw that, right?
Listen, y'all know I am Maggie as fuck. You was really about to pop off on me.
Yo, all right, peace.
She's so cute.
All right. So you gonna find popular opinion?
Bless your heart.
Yours. What's your unpopular opinion?
My unpopular opinion, y'all about to crucify me.
Please do not get the censors to block me.
Bring back 45. Get this old senile hair smelling. Yo, get him out of office, man. Bring back 45th, man. I'll take Trump over. Trump. Biden, he fucking with the money. He fucking with the guns. Like, yo, Biden gotta go, bro. He gotta go. I need Trump. Trump was a businessman. He bought that money. I need Trump. We need the money. Yo, this dude, Biden trying to put a cap on. If you go to the bank with more than $600, the IRS. Now, y'all remember how it's a $10,000 cap right now. If you go with $10,000 and 1 penny, they in your business. But
he wants
this nigga trying to make it $600, nigga. Come on. From 10,000
to 600.
Get him out of here. Get him the fuck out of here.
Listen, hold on.
That's my only unpopular opinion. Y'all can live after that.
Hold on, no.
Bring back 45th. I'll take 45th right now, man.
Okay, you can say get him out of here, but don't say bring back 45.
Bring back 45th. 45th was about that money.
You're disgusting.
45th was about that money, man.
You're disgusting.
Peep this. If y'all was really hip to Donald Trump made a lot of progress where people could have got grants, loans, and shit that we wasn't hip to. Donald Trump came in for an economic purpose. He's a New York City slicker. The nigga was talking shit about everybody making it, but certain races are just stuck to certain shit. But Trump didn't give a fuck about nobody. He was about that dollar. And if you could have paid attention to his program, nigga, there was money out there for you. That's all I'm saying. Economically, Trump, I don't know, man. He was trying to make something happen for us, and we didn't follow suit.
All right, cool. Fatima been trying to talk. Go ahead, Tima.
So, I mean, what purpose does it make if nobody knows about the shit? Like,
but that's your fault.
People gotta research, right?
That's your fault for not knowing, though, because the information is literally at your fingertips all day.
No, but I'm saying,
people are on their phones, on social media all day. So if you can be on social media all day, you can be researching free money all day too. So we all got 24 hours in a day. What you do with that 24 hours is your business.
True.
So if you don't know something and you think it can be out there, if you thinking it, somebody thought it and it's there. Type that shit into Google.
True.
If you thought it, if you are currently thinking it, somebody else thought of it.
With that said, why are we giving Trump credit for that?
I'm not
at this particular. I'm just saying. In his particular time, his purpose, his 4 years in office was that nobody was really paying attention to what he said. Yo, you could have made some good money.
What was your other unpopular opinion? You had another one, or was that the only one?
I'm only riding with that one for now. I'm gonna let y'all live.
Anybody else unpopular opinion?
I'm a real controversial person.
I don't got none because I don't give a fuck about nothing. I'm real desensitized to a lot of stuff.
I have one. Hold on, let me look at my notes.
I mean, no. I understand what you're saying about the gap, but then again,
what gap?
The gap that he chose to go from 10,000 to 600.
Oh,
instead of just breaking it down slowly to bringing that to maybe like 5 or maybe 4.
He's been doing a lot of executive orders, and I think they're using COVID to cover all the shit that he's pushing. They're making COVID so big. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about it, but I feel like that is using as a cover for something. And I know people are going to be like, oh, she's into these theories. Meh, meh, meh. Yeah, but something is being covered up. It always happens that way, all the time. Every time something is big for a long time in the media, something else comes out like whoosh, and you're like, what the fuck?
We didn't
see that coming. Because we was focused on the ding of the fucking COVID. So other shit, it's gonna be like fling, just passing us by. Because everything right now is COVID. We ain't even studying what the fuck is going on in our law system.
Prime example is the Nicki Minaj thing. How she tried to talk about
how she started COVID and her husband just got 10 years.
To cover up the petty shit. Yep, right. Her husband's shit.
Hold on, wait a second. Say what?
So the other day, Nicki Minaj goes on Twitter talking about how she's worried about taking the vaccine because this, that, and the third, and then her husband gets sentenced to 10 years. So she knew she was about to be in the limelight because her husband touches people. And underage people, and right? And she's still married to him.
Oh wait, she's still with him.
And they just had a baby.
Had a baby. Just they been having.
Well, not just, but I mean, like the baby's not 18. It's still a new baby.
Right. It ain't
they just had a baby.
What's a new baby? 6 months?
No, a new baby to me is under 5. Yo, we was in COVID. That baby's new. We didn't even get to see a lifeline of.
It's not even walking.
It's a new baby. They just had that. You know how people be like, damn, you was just born yesterday. That baby was just born yesterday. Like,
but they've been.
That's crazy.
So a lot
They've
of
been
shit.
Married for a minute.
They have been married for a while, but I'm just saying.
The topic, like,
but she's been
sex offender.
Right. She's been married to a sex offender.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Now it's like.
But wait, I thought
he got 10 years. You said
I thought it was
he got 10
not
years.
registering as a sex offender.
Let me
know. He has his court date in January of 2022, where I guess they'll say exactly what it is that he's going to get.
But he pled guilty.
But he can get up to 10 years. Yes, and he pled guilty.
Yeah,
yes,
I've seen that.
That's what that was.
For not registering.
So the sentence is going to happen in January.
Did you see the meme on Facebook that was like Nicki Minaj pulled out of what award show was happening recently?
The VMA thing where everybody was just like clowns.
Last minute from the VMAs, and the next screenshot was the VMA. It was the Google Maps. It was like the VMA. It was like a playground.
Different routes, whole reroute.
I was saying she didn't go because the playground was too close to the VMA.
That's
obviously,
right.
she would have been with her husband.
Oh, a playground in between. Oh shit, this shady.
Mm-hmm. That's why she couldn't go. Yeah. That's why she couldn't go. If she couldn't bring her husband, she wasn't going.
We ain't sorry, Nikki. We ain't sorry. We ain't sorry, Nikki. We ain't sorry. All right, so pretty much, now we did the hee hee ha ha. Let's get a little serious. So pretty much, let's kind of piggyback off of this. So as a person, let's forget that she's a celebrity. She's about to have to deal with a lot of stuff that she's going to have to heal from this situation. And with us as people, I was listening to a podcast the other day, and instead of saying, what are you healing from? The girl was like, what are you growing through right now? And I sat back and I was like, oh,
that's nice.
I like the way she said that. What are you growing through? Because I know all of us have stuff that we're dealing with, our own demons that we're fighting. Ray, rah. What in this moment are you currently growing through? What are your challenges that you're like, all right, I'm going to focus on this. I'm going to hold myself accountable. I'm going to do better with this. I'm going to grow through this challenge to be a better person for myself. And whoever that person that I'm growing to become aligns with, they, will align with me, XYZ. So what right now are you growing through? And Siani is like, me. She got her hand up, y'all, and she's waving it frivolously.
Pick me, guys.
So I'm going to go with Fatima. No, sir.
Shut it down.
All right.
Go ahead, baby.
Oh, pick me. Okay. So I, of course, I've spoken to you about a lot of
Yes,
stuff.
ma'am.
So there's one specific area in my life that I've been really struggling with, kind of, and it's my femininity, my being feminine, in a sense.
Femininity.
What she said.
Mm-hmm.
Femininity.
And it was more so not knowing. I know that I am a female, and I know what I am.
What that
right?
entails.
But I didn't know. I've lost myself in different situations, and so I'm kind of building myself again. So I don't know. I didn't know at one point what it meant to be feminine anymore. So for me, I was kind of like, how do you do that? So I started reading this book, which is very interesting.
What's the book?
It's called Pussy Prayers.
Amen. There we go, my baby.
And it's
Pussy
great.
prayers.
Okay.
Pussy prayers. Say it from your chest. Pussy prayers. Because let me tell you something. As a kid, the word pussy was not allowed. It was either your kun-kun, or your tush-tush, or your tun-tun, your private areas, your cats, your nanny. It was never your pussy.
Yeah.
Why is the word pussy so offensive to people? They should say that. It's not vulgar. Why is it vulgar? It is a body
I'm not
part.
saying that it is.
Oh, yeah. People make it really vulgar. But your Pussy Prayers book that you are reading, that you are growing through this feminine state. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me.
So I ended up doing a little bit of research. So there's this girl that I follow on YouTube who has gone through kind of similar situations that I've gone through. So I kind of watched her journey, like her rebirth journey, and I say that with quotations for those who can't see me. And I kind of followed it in the sense where I have built a routine of self-care for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Where I make sure I take at least an hour and a half to 2 hours out of the day to make it about me. And it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I could be doing nothing. I could be laying there watching TV, but I'm disconnecting from my phone. I'm disconnecting from anybody. It's about me and whatever it is that I'm doing at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also doing other things. Like, I'm more in tune with my spiritual self. Like, I know about my moons and stuff like that. So I do a lot of me and Amanda talk about, like, spiritual baths and
you're
all
part of my 5-in-1 gratitude group.
Exactly. So, like, I'm trying to build myself, and I feel really good. And I did something really drastic yesterday. I cut my hair off.
Yes.
And I feel good, okay? And had this been last year, I would have been having a panic attack. I probably wouldn't have came outside.
She's telling the truth. She would have been like,
serious.
Sis, I can't come to work today. I cut my hair last night and I'm just traumatized. She would have had a whole production of cutting her hair off and the consequences of her cutting off her own hair.
And this morning I woke up, I was like, oh, girl.
And I was like, boo, that looks good. I'm waiting for her to color it so I can see, like, the pizzazz with it. Do your thing. I absolutely get it. That's why I colored my hair. I was like, look, I feel brand new and young, and makes me feel like I am just, listen. Oh, having your scalp massage is the best feeling ever.
Just being bald feels great.
Oh, no, I don't know about that part.
No, you don't want to.
So, but I do have a problem, though, with always touching my scalp, and my hairdresser. She's always like, you got to keep your fingers out your head because it's a bad thing. Why it's bad, I forget because my memory sucks, but it's a bad thing to always have your fingers in your head. I don't know if it's the same for bald people or people with locks, but it's bad. I can't remember, but anybody else growing through something? What we growing through up in here? I know we ain't angels. I know we all got some shit.
Angel from God.
You are an angel from God? You trying... Didn't you learn your lesson from that?
You looked at me like, what?
Y'all never met before?
No, I'm saying she doesn't know me as long as you know me.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys met before. Like, anywho,
how dare you?
King Al, what are you growing through?
Well, I'm growing through a new transformation, with my business.
Ooh, let's talk about it. What are we growing through in your transformation of your business?
Well,
if you want to share, you don't have to.
Well, I don't mind sharing.
All right, let's go.
Well, not going under, new ownership, but, new partnership, kind of riding solo at the moment. I'd rather do it that way rather than, take on other ideas that can't merge with mine to make it better.
Right.
So if there's no road for progress, then I can't do it. Right. So I'm out, I'll sign out, I'll check out, I'll bail out, I'll see you later, have a nice day, bury it, burn it.
So you're growing through
not being with
a platonic friend for a while.
Exactly.
Because you're going a different route.
Yes.
Yo, friendship breakups hurt.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna front. You trying to sit here and tell me, y'all looking at me sideways.
No, I agree.
Like, friendship breakups hurt worse than sexual relationships.
Yeah.
Because that person knows bad shit. Yo, they know I do because I don't tell everybody everything. And then the things I do tell people, it takes me a long time to tell people that. So for me to be able to actually sit there and
say anything for years, and then we're not talking for whatever reason. It might be petty. It could have been something I did too. I'm not an angel to say that friendship have ended. That probably was my fault too. But it's just like, damn, because I'm very forgiving. So I'm the type of person you're like, we could talk this out because in 10 minutes, I'm going to forget why you even mad at me. And can we go on to tomorrow? If I didn't fuck your man, like, we good. Why you mad?
Yo.
That's how I, like, it could be talked about.
If I did fuck you.
Oh, no.
We can sit down. No, I'm not saying that I would fuck you.
I know that. But even if you did, no, we cannot sit down. We could talk about the fact that you did it and we're not going to speak again. Yeah, that's what we could talk about.
Yeah, we could do that too. Most people don't do that though. Like,
but this will be after I whoop your ass for disrespecting me. I will definitely talk to you while I'm punching you in your face like, bitch, you knew motherfucking better. Like the whole time. We can absolutely talk.
No, but
while my fist is down your throat. I'm kidding. I'm not angry.
So what are you growing through? Miss Angry, Miss Punch people down there. True.
I am growing through being angry because because I'm working on my patience. I'm really not an angry person. I'm very animated, so I can take a situation and expand it bigger than the average Joe. That's all that it is. I'm really not angry. I take a lot of shit and I laugh at it like, wow, this is really dumb. So
what are you growing through?
I am growing through as well as kind of to piggyback off what Siani mentioned about being a little bit more feminine in different ways. So many different ways. I'm growing through being a listener instead of a chatter. I'm growing through having hard conversations. I'm growing through speaking up for myself. That's something that I don't do on average. Usually I'll be like, they'll be all right. And I'll shut down and I won't say anything. So I'm growing through a lot. I'm growing through different insecurities. Like I just recently joined a 60-day challenge, right? And I was telling King Al this, and I was like, yo, I started the 60-day challenge, and they want before and after pictures if you want the cash prize. So it's not mandatory. It is if you want to be a contestant for the cash prize, you have to send the before pictures. And initially, when my friend invited me to the challenge, I was like, I'm just going to do the challenge. I don't care about the prize, nothing, because I'm not a competitive person. I'm still probably not going to win the money, but I wanted to step out of my comfort zone. So I took the before pictures and I had JackPot take the pictures for me. And I had on a sports bra. First of all, my friends know I don't walk around half naked for nobody to see nothing. No, I don't. Shut up. When we go on vacations, I bathe and I get dressed in the bathroom.
Carnival and fets and all these.
So that's what. So can I get there? So. If you've ever been on vacation with me, like if we have to share a hotel room, I will get dressed in the bathroom. You're not seeing me. So
I did.
Did you see me?
When I busted in your room.
Oh yeah, and you got cussed out. I was like, yo, what are you doing? She was like, I never had to knock on the door before. I was like, what? You've never knocked on a closed door? You just opened it? Where they do that at? So we sat down and we talked about it, and she learned from that. When my door is closed, please knock on my door. Do not burst in my door. Do not
I did a knock open.
She was like, ma'am, titties out at like, hello.
That was your one.
Knock.
That was your one to brace yourself.
The moment of covering my cuda or covering my nips. Which one? I'm trying to figure out which way the hands is gonna go.
Which one?
So anywho, what was I saying? Growing through that part. So yeah, so I sent the pictures and she was like, oh my God, I didn't think you were going to do it. I'm so proud of you. Look at your progress. And I was just like, at this point, this is a real woman's body that done carry 3 real people with, and I'm doing this. Yeah, them and 3 motherfuckers that I gave birth to.
People carry fake people.
Sometimes they could give birth to fake. Listen, I'm just saying, like everything that I'm growing through with this whole like transforming of being a healthier person is real. Like not to say or belittle anyone that has to do it other ways that they can't do the workouts and all that other stuff. Not to say they're taking a different route and my way is better. No. What I'm saying is
bro, this shit's hard. So good goddamn hell, yeah, I'm gonna show you all these pictures in moderation. So you'll get to see the sports bra part, and the reason why I sent it was because I said that. I was like, yo, I be in fets and little shorts, but I be having on stockings. So there's that part. So I'm out, but I'm not out.
I know,
if that makes sense.
I remember when we went to that Jubilee thing.
I will have on short shorts, but I wear stockings with it. So I don't know if that makes sense. Like right. And even my friends, they was like, yo, you came out in shorts? I've never been to a Juve Fete in shorts. I always wear leggings. I would get leggings and I would cut them. So this year was the first year I've ever worn short shorts to Juve.
And let me explain to you how that happened. I came here and she was getting dressed still. And she was like, should I wear this? And I was like, yep. She was like, what about? I was like, wear it. Wear it. Wear it.
That's how it happened.
Wear it.
She literally had to force me.
She was like, what if it keeps rolling down? I'm like, wear it. Wear it.
She literally was doing that the whole time.
I was like, I don't care what else you got on this bed because you're not wearing it. And
I had
start
leggings.
wearing the shorts.
I had leggings that were cut on the bed.
And I was like, you're not wearing that. What is that? Yeah. I was like, why don't you go pull the shorts because you're done getting dressed. Like, let's go.
So this is the second time
seriously
I've worn shorts to a Juve Fete. Because any other time I wore leggings. I would wear leggings. Even out the country. I've played t-shirt masks in Barbados and I've played Juve bands in Trinidad. I would wear leggings. And I would play the t-shirt band with leggings and cut up the shirt.
Yeah, well, not anymore.
I'm proud of you. So yeah, there's that.
Look at your face. Look at your face.
I am growing through doubting myself.
Yes, that too.
Because on so many different levels, from the aspect of school, internally telling myself I can't do it when clearly I have been doing it, getting straight A's and doing
Imposter syndrome.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And, telling myself I can't pick up this new job when clearly I've been doing it and, figuring it out. So the self-doubt, I've been really growing through that and just believing, like, reminding myself that, bitch, you've been doing it. Like, hello, there's your proof. Like, how much more proof do you need? Like, stop that shit. So I've been growing through that. More self-love.
Hey. Mm-hmm. Self-love is the best love.
Yes. Hey. Yeah. Growing through loving and really just getting to know me again, minus someone else, and just, really telling myself, nah, you're not going for that bullshit, or nah, I'm not doing that to someone else. Like,
so I have a question.
Just nah. Growing through learning to say, nah, that don't work for me.
I have a question.
I ain't working on my patience, though. That's not what
That's okay. That's okay. That is okay. No. When you're ready for that, I'll be here for you for it. At least you're honest to say, I ain't working on it yet or at all. At least you know it. You can say it.
There's other things,
With that about self-love, people forget about the intimate part of self-love. So I'm going to be bold. Do you masturbate more now that you are working on self-love? Everybody just moved.
So what's funny is, no. Yeah.
You have to think about it.
Yeah. But you know what? I think I say yes because I've started to be sexually active. So I think that's why, because I've been reactivated. It's like I was very dormant. So I was chill. Mm-hmm. Very chill. But once, I got a little taste of then yeah. So yes, now lately, as you called him, my little baby. His name is Little Baby.
Yo, baby, not a little baby.
Didn't he get kissed? No, sir.
What?
No, that's Duck Baby.
Yeah.
I always get these babies mixed up.
No, but my little baby is that's not little. He like 6 feet.
Oh, so he's an oxymoron?
He's a whole,
He's an oxymoron?
Yeah. He's a walking oxymoron.
A walking, talking oxymoron. He's husky. Reach. Yes. We connected like Wi-Fi.
He is. But anyway, yes. So, you're supposed to show me something. I am. I'm going to show it to you. I'm growing through. So if we go to the sexual part, I'm growing through and he's trying to help me grow through. I'm a runner.
Me too.
when it starts to feel too good, I'm like, all right, so listen, ha, take a quick break, switch this, it's too good, I'm out. So I'm trying to learn to just fall into it. Like, it's okay to fall into it. Like, it's sex, and that's what you're supposed to do. Right. Like, you're supposed to fall into it. I don't know if that's that PK in me that won't allow me to let
that is like,
loose.
What are you doing?
Yes, and I don't know what it is, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And you get it because you're a PK too.
Yeah, it was like, and it's like taboo.
Yo, on a legit thing, it was. So it's one of those things where I'm like, Latoya, it's okay. Like, when we really get good, I'm like, nah. So, next, and he'd be like, no, stay there. No, what do you mean stay? So yeah.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
I broke a nail while I was out there, girl, bitch. It was fun. So,
she said it was fun.
Mr. JackPot,
a little baby.
JackPot, we growing through anything?
I know, you just threw him all off.
All the way.
I'm just chilling.
He's just chilling. He said, I'm chilling.
He's like, I didn't want to hear none of that shit.
Well, it was what it was, JackPot. It is what it is.
It's y'all shit.
I can't. What's the next topic? Because we growing through. And he was growing through. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. You're right. Thank you. Giving me the kudos. Look at Kick Out. He got it. He's mad. He's mad it was good.
I'm
mad it was good.
I'm dying because the way you doing it, yo.
Y'all so tired. Y'all ain't got video. Y'all don't know. Go ahead.
The little baby.
What? I was talking about the people listening. Go ahead.
Did the little baby make you comfortable enough to fart in front of him?
That question. Okay, I'm gonna be 100.
Perfect for that. I was ready for that.
So I had talked shit to him like I would, but I didn't. So no, it's funny because it was like my body wouldn't let me when he was around. It's like, even though I told myself it's okay, because I told him, listen, if I get gassy, I'm just gonna get up. I'm gonna go to the other far room and I'm gonna let that loose. Like, it is what it is.
And make my way back.
But my body just was like, nah, bitch. It would not happen until he was gone or until we was outside.
So you could blame it on somebody else?
No, it was just, my body just was like, no.
So what if he farts in front of you?
So he did. And it wasn't bad. So I was like, whatever. And we just kept it moving.
What if it was stinky?
Okay, so I've had this happen, and I never let this person see me again. After that happened, you know who I'm talking about? Titty Philly, okay? Titty Philly. Titty Philly. Okay,
you bringing this back up again?
Titty Philly. Titty fucking Philly. Okay, so that's what I call it.
Yeah, right.
All right, so.
Yo, she makes me lose my breath.
Because he has titties, and I don't like titties, and he's from Philly. So, Titty Philly. All right, so we're at the crib or whatever, and I guess it was like either after he showered or after we fucked. It had to be one of the two because he was naked, right? And all of a sudden, he comes out of nowhere and goes, "My bad." And I was like,
you're like, what?
And I was like, what the fuck you mean, right? Because
it's like,
wow. Because to be honest, this was the time that he showed up with titties, so I'm already disgusted with him, right? Wait. No, let me give you the backstory.
When y'all started off,
let me give you
titties.
Okay, that's what I'm about to say. Okay, all right. Backstory. When I first met him, right? He was an avid runner. This was before COVID. Story time. This was before COVID. And so, he didn't have titties, And so we talked a little. He had a gut. I don't care about a gut. Stop. You'll kick out. I got to get through the story. Stop. So to start, he was like an A. Listen. And to start, to start, he was like a preteen, like nothing really, right? Okay, boom, right? It was it wasn't pecs, but it wasn't titty, right? Okay, so boom. And he had a stomach, but I don't care about a stomach. I was fine with that. So boom. COVID. Okay, so he had pissed me off. We had stopped talking for like 3-4 months, right? And that's when COVID really got crazy. Yo, y'all are ridiculous. Yo. Okay, so that's what I'm trying, but y'all are ridiculous. I'm trying to not get into the giggle where I can't stop because I can't stand y'all. Okay, so. Right. Okay. So after like 3-4 months, he hit me up and I was like, "What's up?" And he was like, "What's up?" And I was like, "All right, fine, come through." Right. So he caught the ticket, came through, did not warn me that he had titties. He didn't warn me that he had titties. And that his gut went from regular to pregnant, right?
Because you got Holmes pregnant.
Nah. Shut the fuck up. Yo, shut the fuck up, bitch.
This is Pam and Martin.
Okay.
It's Pam and Martin all the time. Pam and Martin.
So boom, he shows up with the titties. And so in my mind, as I'm driving from the airport, I'm already pissed. Because I'm like, I see your gut through your coat because you couldn't even zip it. Okay? Damn. So let's start there. Okay, so boom, we get to the house. We get to the house, boom. You know, we're chilling, whatever. We're having a good time, whatever. We do our thing, and I see them. And I'm like, yo, this shit is ridiculous.
I see them.
I was like, yo, what the fuck? And I'm thinking to myself, he ain't never coming back. He ain't never coming back. Yo, I was singing it to myself, okay? Right? It was like a song.
Like it
was a melody. Yo, I was singing to God like he ain't never coming back. So after it was either after we showered or after we fucked, he said, my bad. So I looked over because I'm already disgusted. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And he was like, do you got any spray or anything? And I was like, the fuck? Then all of a sudden, as soon as you know, the smell. And I was like, that shit is fucking disgusting. Yo, I was piss spraying for Breeze. Hey. Yo, when I tell you that we didn't fuck after that, I was angry. And I think he had another day and a half there. No.
Listen.
No. All of a sudden, my period's here. I know it just left, but that's a female's body. It's unpredictable.
Listen, you better than me. My period would have got here when I picked him up from the airport.
Listen. So,
make it
yes, it has happened to me on 2 different occasions, 2 different people. I guess it depends on if you got titties or not.
Yo.
I guess it depends on if you got titties or not. If you can fart around me, I guess. I don't know. Because he did it and I was pissed. And it's like one and I wasn't.
I don't know if y'all about to agree with what I say, yo. I think it's an unwritten human rule. Yo, you ain't supposed to fart naked, bro. That's just straight.
Because it's just straight open mouth
shotgun action right there. Like,
I felt so disrespected.
Y'all in another room and y'all mean like.
JackPot, I felt so disrespected. I felt like he had slapped me. Yo, dead ass, that was equivalent of him slapping me. Like he could have called me a bitch in public and I wouldn't have been that upset. Okay?
Damn.
No, dead ass. Dead ass. I might have been turned on as opposed to that shit. Like, are you kidding me?
Damn.
Yo, you're killing me.
I felt real disrespected. You can feel it. You heard the story. So Titty Philly, needless to say, never came back.
Would you feel less disrespected if he didn't have the titties in the belly?
No, because it was an open air fart. And that's just plain disrespectful as it was. That's like spitting on somebody. That's nasty. That's your bodily shit. I didn't eat what you ate. I don't want to smell your shit. No, I don't care. You can look at me however you want, King L. I don't want to smell what you ate.
I don't know, to be
boxers.
So it's the intention behind it.
And then we was on the bed. Out. Why did you shove your butt in the bed and just fart into the bed or something? Like, why you just open air and farted? Like, that shit's just nasty. Just open air. We wasn't even under the cover. No, nothing. It was just out there.
Yo.
Nasty, yo. Right. I felt like there was a lack of respect.
Right,
so I'm going to go to the comments from our Instagram page. We comfortably fart. Me and Poppy comfortable with each other. Another woman said fart. Team, she said, there's so many ways you can answer this question. She's laughing because she's Team. But easy answer. If it's silent, let it rip and play stupid. If all else fails, blame it on kids or outside air. Hold on, let me finish.
Yo, wait. Can you repeat? Can you rewind and repeat her? I need to hear that.
Please,
I need to hear that. Because you're ridiculous.
I need silence. I need silence.
Shh.
Now, the meme said, the meme did not say hueputa. But I'm going to go to the comments and just forget about the meme. We're still talking about farting in front of your partner.
Yes.
A woman responded. She said, we comfortably fart. Me and Poppy comfortable with each other.
We want the last
we going to team of teams.
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
There's so many ways you can answer this question. Exclamation point 5 times.
Okay.
But easy. Answer.
Okay.
If it's silent, let it rip and play stupid.
I cannot.
If all else fails, blame it on kids or outside air.
I cannot.
She's not done. If it makes a sound, act surprised. Like, surprise. Oops, I'm sorry. But if we years in, he's just going to have to eat that.
No, I agree. I agree.
I think it depends on the time. I agree. So when I first started dating the person that I'm currently with, and I started sleeping over that person's house, I would need to fart in the middle of the night, and I would kindly squeeze my cheeks and walk out the room and run to the bathroom to fart. And then, if my stomach was hurting, and I was like, Sienna, you can't take a shit here. Like, you can't. Like, you gotta wait till you go home. And then I would feel it behind my knees. I'm like, oh no, girl, you gotta go now. So I would run to the bathroom.
Behind your knees?
Yo, that's a different tingling.
That's a different type of feeling.
Really
when you got a tingle, and that's a tingle
in your
and
body.
it's like, girl, if you don't go now, you gonna have an accent.
It's a for real tingle.
Yo, it's crazy.
And you feel like you're starting to sweat.
I got a couple of those feelings when I used to go. Yes. Yes. And then she used to be like, are you sweating? I used to be like, I don't know, maybe I have to pee. Yeah. And then it got to the point where I used to be like, yo, if you're going to be going over here taking poops at people's house, you got to get the poop spray. You got to the poop spray everywhere. What? You spray the poop spray in the toilet.
Before.
You go on your head on your vacation and you spray again sometimes, or you don't, and you flush it and it smells like poopery.
Someone stole it.
Poopery.
All right, y'all ready for me to continue?
Yes.
JackPot said, we all human. Just don't make it a habit of passing gas in my presence.
Oh, please.
He don't got to worry about that because...
and that's fair. You're just saying just don't be disrespectful and do open air farts. I feel that, JackPot.
I fart all the time.
A next man said, next time, phrase it for both men and women. I go into the next room unless I feeling lazy. I said, you could answer it as it applies.
Exactly. We didn't say women.
I didn't.
Okay.
But the meme says women or ladies if you're laid up with your man.
Okay.
But underneath for the caption, though, I did say, let's talk. Fellas, you running or loving closer. So I made it both ways. Right. Anyway.
Men always want to try that dumb shit.
There's always that one person. There's always that one person.
Well, women did.
And I did my best. I did my best to make it for both. To not have that one person.
But it gotta be one.
I still had that one person.
Gotta be a special one.
So we got a funny story. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
All ears on deck. Please don't drink anything because you will choke. Funny story is how she starts it off. ... When I first started dating my ex-husband and I mean date number 2, I ate some curry goat that stayed out too long, I think. We already know what curry does when it's out too long. My stomach was rumbling real bad. I told him I needed to go home. He wanted me to stay. I said, well, my stomach hurts, so I should go. He said, you can fart. I don't mind. I let it rip. It was the worst fart of my life. To this day, I have not had one that funky. I ended up blowing up his bathroom too. He was lighting incense and shit. It wasn't even an aerosol situation. Mind you, date number 2. We had a good laugh about that. You know why I think he still married her? Because she was with the shits. Like, pun intended. Because, bro, date number 2 and you fuck my bathroom up like that? No. I mean, I'm not going to hold you to it, but we're not getting married. No. We're not getting, you can kindly go home. We're not getting married. But I felt like, he was like, yo.
He can't get mad if he asked her to stay anyway.
Exactly. So that part too. That part too.
He was very okay with
it. They was both with the shits. Mm-hmm. How about that? Mm-hmm. Since they was both with the shits, shitty people got married. There we go.
Shitty people got married.
But it's just
so when at the right time you feel as if.
I don't know. I guess so. For me, I personally don't care because my brother Fredo, his ass is disgusting. His ass has no home training. He did. You know how
he did it on the van.
He did it on the van in Puerto Rico, dog. Okay, We had a driver. We had a driver and we had a tour guide. He killed everyone in the van. Okay, it was in Puerto Rico's hot, so the windows were up with the AC on. He legit killed everyone. We had to open the windows and feel the hot, humid air. Now with the stinking ass fart, it was like, lethal. Go. Yes, he always says better out than in because remember, my grandmother said. Remember, my grandfather always used to say, "What you want me to do, bust open?" So wherever he got a fart, he don't care who is there, but it smells like a moss. What did they got?
A moss?
Moss. What's that shit they got in Louisiana? Swamps? Alfred's ass smells like a swamp.
Yo.
He needs a purge every day of his life because he smells like it's death inside.
You can't have no
okay. I don't know how my sister-in-law deals with my brother's funky ass, but sis, I love you. It couldn't be me. I couldn't sleep with him at night because that is disgusting. I don't know how he hasn't killed you in your sleep. I love you, Kim, but no, he's nasty. I wonder if she put an incense stick in his ass. His butt. What his butt smell a little better? Because you know what? That shit should be against the law. It should be a crime the way my brother's ass smells. You see the kids that I work with, I'd rather change their shitty diapers than be around my brother when he farts. I tell you. I'd rather smell all 6 of those babies' shit at one time with all the fucking windows closed in the 100-degree weather in Boston where it's muggy and humid before I smell my brother's ass. His farts. Oh my God.
Okay, so true story. True story attached to that. We was me, him, and one of our boys was helping somebody move out.
Oh God, no.
Wait.
You know his ass was farting.
It was an apartment complex. So he was like, yo, I gotta go. So I was like, yo, what do you mean? What's wrong? He said, yo, I either gotta go somewhere or I'm gonna use this bathroom. He said, you know what? I'm gonna use this bathroom. Use the bathroom.
They're moving out. Why not?
Wait. We're still in transition of moving everything out of this apartment. So, after he used the bathroom,
oh Lord,
he opened the door.
Oh hell no!
Did it flush?
Listen, it flushed.
Because that's the worst if they turned the water off and then I was stuck there.
It flushed. This apartment is a very clean apartment. This person kept up with the apartment, so it smelled nice. But
after he bombed it, was for the pit.
It was so bad to a point that when they opened the door and everyone else came out.
It was when
people came out the apartment.
Peeked out. It's like,
yo,
what is that?
Yo,
what is that? Dad said. Did they murder someone?
I gotta go. Listen, I went outside. And I
peacefully came out the apartments.
I peacefully went outside and smoked a cigarette. And I said, there is no way I'm related to this person.
But how did people come out their apartments? Did y'all leave the bathroom door open?
No, when he opened the bathroom door, we left the apartment. It was that bad, and it was a few of us. It was maybe like 5, 6 of us.
Yo, he's laughing so hard, he's crying.
Because he stood there. Because he stood there, and he stood at the door. And he was like, what happened?
Shut up!
Yo, I had to go. Either I went or I left. So, if I left, y'all wouldn't have no way to get around. Y'all could have put nothing in my car.
Damn.
Y'all have no idea the way King Al just stood up when he said, "What happened?" He stood up with his hands on his hips, like proudly with his chest out, like, "What happened?" You know, when kids get in trouble, like, "What did I do?" That's what I guess he's saying that our brother did.
The most epic. Nastiest
epic nastiest thing
in my life.
So I hope he listens to this show because he's gonna have it. And I hope he doesn't
know exactly what I'm talking about.
I hope he doesn't fart while he laughing because that would be quite deadly.
Whoever was there is not here at the moment.
He is.
So whoever else listens to this podcast, y'all know exactly what
So I'm gonna wrap this up because it's already at 58 minutes.
Oh,
it is. I did have another topic, but I think it would get too deep and it'll get too long. So we'll hold off onto that. We'll keep it nice and light. We'll do the next one. We'll be a little heavy with the next show.
Light?
This was light because it was funny. We won't get heavy like emotional. Remember I said it was going to be a roller coaster of serious funny. As long as you don't fart. I don't care how heavy on your belly it is. Just don't fart in here.
Okay.
All right. With that said, make sure you know who you farting around. Check the temperature of the room. Don't be farting naked. That's nasty. Don't grow titties in a pregnant belly through COVID. Go fix it. Keep growing through.
And get a job.
Get a job. Grow through getting a job. Go get a job. It's okay to work. It's nice. What else?
Best thing ever.
What other synopsises do we have?
Pineapple goes on pizza.
Pineapple goes on pizza. Argue amongst yourselves. We're not here for it.
Soca's overrated. I knew you was going to cut me off before I got that one out. Soca's overrated.
You stopped
No,
it?
she didn't stop it.
I didn't stop it. This have to talk about some Soca's overrated.
What? You said what else we talked? I was trying to make sure everybody
She want to give a synopsis of Soca being the best in the world.